Hello me dears, hope you're all getting on alright out there. I've been feeling a bit nostalgic, so I thought that I would film this little video and talk a little bit about something I used to, I'd say, be a part of when I was in my younger days. And to be fair, I ain't much different now, but the weather is what's inspired this, because even though it's lovely and sunny as I'm filming this, the evening times and night times through to morning, you know, when the sun's coming up, they've been really misty and foggy, and it's been quite thick and dense in places, and it's just something about it, it's quite atmospheric. Well, that reminded me of certain times, shall we say, from when I was younger, and to be fair, that would include now as well. But yeah, back in the day, I think it was something to do with being a country kid, and also my friends and stuff. You didn't have to be a country kid, but obviously that had a certain amount to do with it, that you would really get a feel for atmosphere and ghost stories and being brought up on these old tales and all the supernatural happenings, and I don't know, just the spookiness of the old buildings and the countryside and the graveyards and the old churches at night and old derelict buildings and that kind of thing. It builds up a fascination for some, an obsession for others, a passing interest maybe to some other people. But I always really loved that sort of thing. And when I got to October time, me and my friends, this went on for years, because of where we live in Suffolk. We're not too far from, not in the swing of things anyway, we're not too far from the Essex and Suffolk border, and that's where the old site of Borley Rectory is. And Borley Church, that's still there, lovely little place if you get the chance to go and visit. But Borley Rectory used to be opposite, and was known, and still is known, to be one of the most haunted places here in England. So back then, and this is why I wanted to make the video, because it reminded me of the times when me and my mates, once we got to a certain age, we was at high school, and if somebody's older brother or sister learned to drive, or if one of our boyfriends, if we were dating somebody who was older and they had a car, the excitement. If they had a car, then we all used to pile into it, and we'd all go on this strange, spooky pilgrimage to the old site of Borley Rectory. And I remember going there numerous times and working our way through the old roads and lanes, and where the sort of like the trees, they come right over and you feel like you're going through a tunnel, and it's all misty and murky and dark. And sometimes we'd be going there ordinary time, like 7 o'clock in the evening. Other times we would be going there to make sure we were there for about midnight. But there was just something about it. And we'd often, I know you shouldn't do it, but back then we really didn't give a monkeys. We used to cram as many people as we could fit in a car. And I'll make some other videos about some of these jaunts of ours and what we may or may not have seen while we were there. But yeah, there was something about the fact that it was so close by, it was accessible, and the amount of people that used to go there, it was really quite something. And around Halloween time, and I think there's another couple of dates per year they used to do this, that the police would cordon off the area so that didn't matter what route you took, you couldn't get to the place. And especially on Halloween, that used to be all blocked off so that people who were going to visit the area to spook themselves, go on a bit of a ghost hunt, or just have a bit of a laugh with their mates by going somewhere spooky and probably scaring themselves, that kind of thing. Yeah, everybody used to go there. And even though it used to be all shut down by the police, there'd be all cars on the side of the road, and there'd be people that were making their way to the old site, even though it burnt down years ago, mind. But people used to work their way across the fields and through old footpaths, and even if you couldn't get there, especially if you were trying on Halloween when you knew so many people were going to descend on the place, it was almost like a collective acknowledgement that, yep, we're all part of the same thing and we all want to get there, and we all know why we want to get there. And there might be a variation of reasons for getting there, but it was still that same pull that everybody wanted to go. And there was something about those days, the excitement of when you knew that you were going to be going, and everybody all getting together and squeezing into the cars. Because I remember sitting on people's laps in the back, the cars driving all the way from where I lived, all the way there through the windy roads and the old lanes. And yeah, it was quite special times. And even though I know people still go there now, I don't think they go quite en masse as they used to back when I used to frequent that place a lot. But yeah, there's something about that old place that seemed to still draw people. And are you one of the people out there who also used to go? And do you remember how it used to be back in the day when everybody used to cram into the cars and make a special trip to go and see the area and the old church and what used to be Borley Rectory? Let me know in the comments if you were one of them, or whether you've got anything that you remember about that old place and how it used to be back in the day. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little bit of nostalgia, because Halloween is just around the corner as I'm filming this, and yeah, there's something about old nostalgia and spooky stuff that, I don't know, it just makes you smile when you think about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon, and bye for now.